Hello, you're listening to Hugo Talks. So a month or so ago, I did a video called The Digital Trap is Closing, which was about the multi-layered, multi-angle strategy employed by governments around the world to trap us into these digital prisons, and how your smartphone is the biggest key to all of this and also the biggest enemy to your freedom. And today we have seen another piece of the puzzle, another layer that they have planned to bring in order to trap you. Here we see in the mirror, end of plastic driving licenses as DVLA to trial new mobile app for motorists. Plastic driving licenses could be, now remember, it's could be, that phrase. It says plastic driving licenses could be phased out in the next few years as part of a new trial to make the system digital. Now, you know, this is what they want to do. This is part of the plan, but you can stop it. You can stop it by not accepting it at every turn. It continues. The Driver and Vehicle Licensing Agency, DVLA, is preparing to launch new mobile provisional licenses for learners which they can access anytime, anywhere via a smartphone app. Oh, how wonderful. Isn't it just so convenient? Yeah, conveniently putting yet another important part of your life into a digital format which can then be used used to control you and manipulate you. And again, tying you to your phone. It is understood that the technology could then be expanded to cover full licenses. Physical plastic cards will continue to be issued alongside the app, although government sources yesterday indicated that the more traditional version could be phased out over time. In a separate move, MOT tests for vehicles will also be digitized, with booking systems and certificates all moved onto an online system. So this is yet another element of coercing you into this digital fourth industrial revolution, where you and your smartphone will eventually, you'll be tied to one another. You may end up eventually being at one with each other. By now, you should know that they want you to all have these passports. They can say, like they did last week, oh, we've decided to scrap them. That's what they said at the start of this week. And then a day later said, we might have to bring them back if things get worse. And we all know how that's going to turn out. We all know that they're going to lock down again in winter and then try to reintroduce the passport idea. Don't be fooled by this gobbledygook. Like I said to you before, I've been emailed by people who are working on Christmas adverts for supermarkets, and they've got the passports in the adverts. And you should know by now, their plans are to introduce digital IDs, 24/7 tracking, tracing systems, a surveillance state, a cashless society, allocating money that can have a time limit on when it can be spent or on what it can be spent on. Passports, eco-monitoring, social credit system, with the ability to switch all of this off and suspend your ability to live your life at any moment if you don't do what they say. This is the digital trap that is closing in on everyone, digital enslavement. And today we can see that the driving license and the MOT is going to go digital. And what do you think are the chances that this will also end up on the app? It will be one app to rule them all, and yet another way of coercing people into doing what they want. This is why I keep saying we need to get rid of these phones, these smartphones anyway, or prepare to sacrifice your car or go without. I know it's difficult, but this is the situation we are in. They have spent decades getting people addicted to their smartphones for this particular moment, for this big switchover that is happening right now. You ever hear of the phrase, putting all of your eggs in one basket? It's not good to do that, because you drop the basket or somebody steals your basket, you lose all of your eggs. It's safer to keep your eggs in loads of different baskets, but they want you to make all of the things you need to live your life. They want to digitize them all into one app, on your phone, not for your benefit. Yeah, they will say, oh, it'll make things more streamlined. It will make it easier for you. And we need to modernize. We need to get with the new age and all of this crap. That's a smokescreen. No, it's so that you put all of your eggs in the one basket, and then they have the ability to digitally take all of those eggs away from you at the flick of a switch. And it also says here, once again, that they want this all to be in place by 2025. It's that year again, 2025. You see, what they are attempting to do is bring all of these separate elements, all of these things together, and digitize them at separate times and try and keep it all separate from the public so that people don't see the full picture. It's like, oh look, over here, a pandemic. Oh look, passports. And then over there we have, let's start a digital currency. Then we've got climate change. Oh, we need to not have any petrol cars by 2025. We need to bring in all smart meters. Let's introduce a green pass all over Europe. You know, what? Oh no, hold on, let's digitize some driving licenses. Oh, we think we should close loads of bricks and mortar banks and close loads of ATM machines. And all of a sudden, 2 passwords isn't enough to get you into your online bank account. Oh, you have to use 2-time notification with your phone. We'll send you a text message. Oh, and PayPal. Also, you need to use your phone to get into your account as well, and so on. You can see how every day it's just another thing to make you more dependent on your smartphone. And they're all coming in now. They're all being aligned now. So how do we stop it? Well, getting rid of those smartphones would be a start. Just get yourself an old-fashioned phone and prepare to say no at every turn when it comes to these clowns attempting to digitize your life. As always, thanks for listening. Come and subscribe to the tribe at hugotalks.com, a place for like-minded souls who don't follow the herd.